So sales. If you put in the groundwork, you put in the foundation, you will succeed. You will sell all your product, and things will look fantastic on you. If you don't do these things, you don't put in the groundwork, you don't put in the foundation, your sales will reflect on it. You will look bad, and then you pretty much give yourself up to whatever criticism is laid your way. I can say October 10th of 2012, when I was let go, my numbers were better than last year in every category. So for someone who, quote unquote, couldn't bring in the proper stuff, left the floor open for light spots, wasn't saying proper floor presentations for a whole year when we had numerous theme sales for summer, back to school, and just overall, just a book, little mini book sale in general. For someone who didn't do any of these things, I gotta say, on October 10th, my numbers dictate that I did all those things, and I'm sorry. I find your point invalid. More important than that, failure to address overflowing levels of inventory in the RBR, which is our warehouse, and an RTW, which is return to warehouse, was not done for dot dot dot. Even in your own potential bullshit, you couldn't even finish your own sentence. So yes, Mr. Lon, that one was for you. If you're gonna write me up, please make sure you do it right. And if you're wondering why I didn't fight it, it was because I felt this great relief of I didn't have to deal with this particular kind of bullshit anymore. I was being kind of given an unofficial pardon, as it were. Granted, I was fired, but you know what? Considering the alternative of having to spend another holiday season, knowing that this is the kind of bullshit that was gonna be waiting for me, you know what? You did me a grand favor and let me go. So thank you for that, because I don't have to deal with that anymore. I am sorry for those who still have to go through this bullshit. And Miss Nicole Cologne, I am very fortunate for you that you have Miss Jackie, who does have a brain. She is very smart, but unfortunately does not know control. And what I mean by control is you snapped twice in the time that we were together, and it was a very short time at that. And in both times, these are the words you kept using: stressed out, not comfortable, not feeling it, which bothers me because I'm the complete opposite. I don't stress these things. I let these things flow to me. I told you from the get go. I've had way too much of my personal life to let things bother me. If I say I'm Joe Cool, I can make things be cool and smooth, and we can get these things done. You best believe we can get it done, because the year leading up to me being fired, my numbers say shit. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I am that good. Not great, good. I have an ego, but I know how to keep it in check. So I am that good. But that was two times you snapped, and two times I realized that whatever stress you're under is magnetized really a lot, because what I saw and you saw were two vastly different things. I knew we can get it together. Been down this road, know how to survive it now. I don't know what crawled up your ass that you were freaking out, but there you were wigging out. So when I read this and I'm looking at this is simply just this bullshit. You overreacted and shot me down, because it came down to one of two things: either I took a bullet or you. And this bullet comes in the form of a sale that should have went off without a hitch. It didn't go off without a hitch. On a Friday when the sale launched, I was off. More importantly, on top of that, we had a major floor move. Angry Birds was going to leave us, go somewhere else. So Wednesday and Thursday, to thank Mr. Nicky and thank Mr. Shaquille, these two men worked with me those 2 days, and we made sure from top to bottom our floor was set. The only thing we couldn't control was the Angry Birds move, because I wasn't going to be there. But we knew how it was going to replace. So as we talked with Miss Garcia and with Miss Clark, we understood that, okay, here's the master plan. We can't do anything until this is gone, but we had an idea what's going to go here. Obviously, we'll tweak it depending how it looks, because feng shui is a key thing. The flow has to keep proper. At worst, it'll be a transition between Friday and Saturday, and we'll be good to go. We all give the green thumbs up. We're all good to go. None of us had a worry in the world. We all saw what we wanted. We all believe we're all in good shape, because if we weren't, obviously we would have been tripping balls. Then Friday came. Friday left. I returned Saturday to find my floor in an absolute utter ramble. Ramble. Looked like complete utter hell. Looked like all the work we did went for naught. The floor was a complete utter shambles. It looked like all the work we did between Wednesday and Thursday just went down the tubes. I don't know what happened that Friday, because I wasn't there, but if we had to guess, between the morning team, afternoon team, and overnight crew during the Vancouver move, which didn't get finished till Saturday morning at that, just no, it just looked like a shambles. And I can't even imagine my facial expressions, because I'm pretty sure in my head I was inventing curse words. It just seething, trying to figure out what the hell happened. So it was a matter of like, all right, we need to get this fixed quick, because Miss Malone comes back Sunday. We want to make sure that when she, on her return, the floor is in shape. It was in the way that we thought it was going to be, not whatever the hell happened that created this. So imagine my heart when she walked in. I'm like, you're kidding. She sees it now. Of course she would see it now. Of course she would see it before we get to fix it. Of course she sees the horror that is Saturday, not the glory that was Thursday when we were looking smooth and getting ready to go. Of course. That'd be too perfect now, wouldn't it? And then it's a cardinal rule in the IC team that it is your job, if you're covering someone, to make sure that all the signs for that sale are put up. The ones that aren't put up is because they're not there for whatever reasons. That's a whole other mess altogether. So, Mr. B, you covered me that day, and I gotta tell you, if it was me that did the job you did, I would have been crucified on the spot. You put signs in spots that didn't belong there. If it says markers, pencils, and paints, it should be with markers, pencils, and paints, not drawer boards and not fabric clothing things. Which those aren't markers, pencils, and paints. I'm just saying that's English reading 101. It's not that hard. More importantly, is if you can give signs to someone to make sure they go up in a particular world, you should do the due diligence to go back, make sure everything is all kosher. Because again, you're covering that person. You didn't do that because when I told you about that the other day, I can have the signs to put up. Yeah, dipshit, it wasn't done, and it's your task if you're gonna cover someone to make sure it gets done. You didn't do that, and then the final strike on you, my good friend, was sale items that were in your own department were even up. So I'm not sure what crack you were smoking that day. I'm not sure why it took you next to 3 or 4 hours running around the floor like a maniac to get this done and whatever. So as come Saturday, I had to do that all over again. That was so not fun. While Miss Milan helped finish the last of the Angry Bird move, which is something she shouldn't be doing. But that's where it was. So then Saturday came of ordering more stuff, making sure we get some kind of control of the situation so that at least come Sunday morning at worst is the final touches. We're back to normal. It should be back how we were come Thursday when I left. Imagine my heart come Sunday. But Sunday looked like Saturday all over again. Everything that was touched, done, whatever was not happening. It was like nothing was done at all. It was a complete slap in the face. After all that running around come Saturday, we're right back to square one. That's just such a demoralizing feeling when you're busting your hump all over again and then you're right back where you started. So again, it's just such a slap in the face. And one of my key ones I love about this one was not raising targets for particular items. And my favorite one was Play-Doh because I remember leaving Saturday, setting up the wall how I wanted it. And then stuff that's coming in was going to be a natural just, plug and play, plug and play, plug and play. Imagine my heart comes Sunday when I come back, things are where I left it again. And it's just the obvious break. The proper feng shui wasn't there, so it looked like there was gaps. Because sure enough, when I was done Sunday morning after fixing it again, I'm like, I didn't need to order anything. Holy shit, I was right. Duh, I know my work. Well, I don't know why I'm tripping balls again. But yeah, the time there, last 2 times I had a conversation with Milan where her freaking out. She's not happy with way things were going. She felt stressed. She didn't think we were ready. And I'm Joe Cool. Folks, I've had way too much of my personal life. I'm pretty sure I told Miss Milan this. I've had way too much of my personal life that I don't let things bother me. When I tell you that I'm Joe Cool, I'm Joe Smooth. When I say we'll be fine. We'll make it all work out because I've been down that road. I did that stuff, and we'll be good to go. I know we're gonna be good to go because I know Wednesday and Thursday we made sure come Friday we were good to go. I can't speak for Friday because I wasn't there, but we were good. I stand by that. I have no problem saying that. So my story ain't gonna change unless I lose my mind one day and I start speaking to ghosts. I'm good. I know how good I am. So yes, Miss Milan, my advice to you moving forward is to please chill the fuck out. Please calm down. Please come back down to earth. Don't flip the fuck out like you did on me because you panicked, I believe. For some reason, you wrote this against me and showed me the door when it wasn't warranted. And I'm really angry about that because not so much for myself, but a good friend had stepped down from her position because she got sick of the bullshit as well. Because if this is I was being hounded to be pushed out of the way to step down for someone else, it was happening to her as well because of Mr. Michael B going after her spot in the IC team as supervisor. And we all knew that was full of shit, that she was being pushed and prodded and all that good stuff when she knows her shit, pushed us and did things to make sure we succeeded. So I don't understand why she was being pushed that way, and I'm sorry for her. I love her to death, and that's fucking full of shit. And then the most annoying thing about all that is that when that seemed to be, that door was being closed in his face, what happens next? We hear his name being thrown up to even jump that position to a supervisor role, which again, he had no business being in the conversation in the first place. He's not that good. We all know he's not that good, but thanks to his brother being in charge, he's getting the extra nod. And it's just, I'm sorry, it's the high school mentality, the bullshit, the politics, those things that go on is beyond me. I find it very humorous that a manager was caught stone cold busted shagging an employee on company time. Yeah, he still exists. Yeah, I'm being eradicated for something that was out of my control on the day I was not there. And I speak to it again. I would make sure Wednesday and Thursday were good to go. Those two guys busted their ass. I speak highly of them and I speak highly for them. They know their shit. They did their shit. I don't know what happened Friday, and I let that go. But I will say this now, folks, to the day I die, I can hold my chin up. I know I didn't have to kiss anybody's ass to get where I got at. I busted my ass for all the years I was there. Looked passed on numerous times until I got in. And when I got in, I'll be the first to tell you it wasn't pretty, but damn it, I made it fucking work. I find it also funny that leading into summer, I was asked to step down again because I wasn't quite making it. Nothing against me. There was nothing. That came out of straight left field. So I was asked to step down. Really, you guys had nothing on me. My sales were great. My sales were smooth. But yet I'm being told to step down, and I'm sorry. This one's probably attached to you, Anna, because you're really easy on the eyes. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Hyro Bencourt loves getting a hug from you every now and then. And so obviously, me getting out of the way was a big step for you. But you know what? You got a good head on your shoulders. I hope you'll turn out fine and keep doing the things that you should be doing to stay afloat. To Miss Nicole Cologne, please pick Jackie's brain to whatever the hell she wants for that world, because she is a smart gal. I just think she panicked, freaked out, and wrote a panic, freaked out email to get rid of me because I wasn't what she envisioned. So, folks, that is my exodus. I was robbed of my time. I was robbed of my holiday run with the good people I got to run with because of one weekend, not a year, not months, not situations. One weekend when all went horribly wrong. My doom came from last year. 2 write-ups, a month apart. 29th of November of 2011 and 12/20/2011, almost a full month apart. Pretty much had me on borrowed time. It was just a matter of when it was going to happen, either by my own hand or someone else's hand. And it turns out someone else's hand is what held true. So here's what people need to know about me. I'll be just fine. Again, if my words sting, because chances are my words hold valid points. If they didn't, then simply put, you'll just brush up your shoulder. I'm speaking out of my ass. I know nothing. Nothing's gonna change, and you know what? I'm wrong. No one's gonna give two shits. But I'm pretty sure my words are gonna sting. My words are gonna bother because there are some truth to my words. Mr. B doesn't know shit to save his life. Wasn't his brother could hang him cheat sheets for the longest time, he probably would have fallen flat on his face a long time ago. He's nothing but a blue shirt hiding in a black shirt. Mr. Hyro Bencourt, you know your shit, you're good on that, but your your ways are a little less than comforting. And Miss Milan, please just calm down. No one doubts you got a strong head on your shoulders, you know your shit. I'm just a product of you freaking out one weekend. So please take it easy on everyone else after me, because once is a bad thing, twice is a trend. And one thing I know about that store, once you hit a trend, there is no coming back. So please, woosah with me. You'll be just fucking fine. So folks, that is my exodus. Have fun with that if you wish. So to be clear, Price Change Boy does no shit. Beware Hyro Bencourt, he will backstab you unless you have a nice pair of tits. If you don't believe me, ask Jennifer Cove Playmobil. It's true. I don't know. It could be round 4. Who am I kidding? This is going to be round 4. This is just my exodus. Stay tuned for the next video. Keep talking birdies. Bye.